Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina and I am a fashion reseller on the Poshmark app. You can find me on Instagram at little.black.hanger. You can also find me on Poshmark at littleblackhanger without the vowels. Today I am doing an extra video. It's Thursday and we're here. A few of you guys have requested for me to do a little makeup tutorial on how I do my everyday makeup, so that's what we're doing today. So I've got everything on, so stay tuned to see how I get this look. All right, so I have all of my makeup in this little basket just so that it's easy. We have a very small bathroom, so I just put all of my makeup in here and then I set this on my dresser, so it's just easy for me to bring it in here and do my makeup. So first step is to moisturize. So I use the Pearlescence coconut water. It's the hydrating face mist. You can get this at TJ Maxx, I believe. Pretty inexpensive. I think it's like $8, and this is just like a hydrating mist. I don't know. I just use it before I put my makeup on. Joe uses it too, so we're just gonna give a little mist. Very nice. So then I use the Aveeno Daily Moisturizer. There we go. I have always used Aveeno. Aveeno is just like the only moisturizer that works for me. I've tried so many moisturizers and I have combination skin, so it's kind of hard to figure out a moisturizer to work for me, but Aveeno has always worked very well. My skin is a little thirsty this morning. So then I start my foundation. I very rarely use concealer. I'll use concealer if I'm going like full glam and like I'm going for like a night out, but this is just my everyday makeup, so I'm just gonna go in with my foundation, and that is the Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is what it looks like. She's been through it, so the package is a little rough, but I love this. This is a full coverage foundation. Oh, actually, you know what? Skirt! Let's put on primer first, shall we? I forgot about primer. This is why I'm not a beauty channel. This is the Becca First Light priming filter with instant complexion refresh, and it's in the purple one. This is for brightening. They have a bunch of other ones. They have this one, which is the backlight priming filter, and I'll leave the links to all these products down below. This one's really good if you want like a dewy type of finish instead of a matte finish. This is a good one if you have like dull skin and you want it to be a little brighter. They're both very hydrating as well. Let's go ahead and get this foundation on. And I don't use a whole lot. My brush is dirty, please excuse it. But I don't use a ton. I just dot it on the face in these little areas, concentrate a little bit on the nose, and then I just blend it out. I do little like circular motions just to get it all blended. Start out with a little, because a little goes a long way with this foundation. Always blend down the neck as well. Then I'll just take a translucent powder to set everything so that it doesn't like melt away. You don't get like creases around your eyes. And I use a couple different translucent powders. This one is the Hourglass Ambient Light Powder. This is what the inside looks like. Obviously, I love it. I've hit pan on it. I do like this one because it is pressed and it's not as messy. Another one that I like is the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. This works very well as well, but it is loose, so she's a little bit more messy. So I switch between both. I don't really have like preference. It's just convenient to have it in a pressed form. So I'll just put this under my eyes like so. Just to keep from creasing. I'll put this on my nose because my nose tends to get oily, and then I'll go right in the middle of the forehead right here because that gets oily too, and then I'll just do one quick sweep around the face. And then I like to do a quick little 1 or 2 sprays of some moisture, just to add a little bit of moisture back into the skin because my skin does get a little dry after I use a powder, so I just like to melt that setting powder in with a little bit of facial spray. That's why I love these facial sprays. Whether they're doing anything beneficial or not, I don't know, but it does feel nice to like really put a little moisture back in the skin. So definitely recommend picking you up one of these facial sprays. They come in like cucumber if you don't like coconut, and I think it comes in rose water as well. So next up is bronzer, and I use the NARS bronzer in Laguna, just like every other basic queen. I swear by this bronzer. I love this bronzer because look how big it is. Like, you are never ever going to run out of bronzer in your lifetime. So definitely a bang for your buck. It's a great bronzer. It's not patchy. And I just take a little fluffy brush like this. This one is from Real Techniques. And I just apply it kind of like contour. Like right here in the hollow of my cheek. And I just kind of blend upwards in a circular motion. And I'm bringing it, you see how I'm bringing it up onto my temple, just to warm up my face so I don't look like two-dimensional and dead, but I don't want to like fully contour. I don't think I ever fully contour. Just for like every day, it's not necessary. So yeah, I just put it right here, just a little dab. I mean, you honestly, this is so pigmented, you don't need more than just like that. You know what I mean? Tap the excess off. Do the other side. I do my hairline as well, also in some little circular motions. That's what it looks like, just warmed up the face a little bit. I do my nose very lightly. I mean, like, I just dust it on there a little bit. Like this, go on each side, and then I'll do one of these. It's very subtle. All right, so next is highlighting, and I'm gonna break out my facial spray once again, and just spray my brush. I just have this little highlight brush, and I'm just gonna spray her a couple, oh, didn't even hit the brush. So, spray the brush a few times, just to get it moist. And now I'm just gonna take the MASCARA Beauty. I got this in an Ipsy box. This is what it looks like. It's not, I don't think it's even meant to be a highlighter. I think it's an eyeshadow, truth be told. But you can just take anything like super shimmery. There's a little hack. If you don't have highlighter, you can take an eyeshadow. It's just a little more pigmented than a highlighter because it's meant to be an eyeshadow. So just be careful with it. I've been doing that forever. I don't think I've bought a highlighter in a long time. Then I'm just gonna put it on the high points of my face. So right at the top of your cheekbone. You can put it right under your brow bone. I always highlight my nose. And do a little one of these on the tip of the nose. To me, that's the most important spot to highlight, is the tip of your nose, especially if you have like a bulbous nose like I do. I feel like it really takes the eye, like it tricks the eye into thinking that your nose is a lot thinner than it is. And then I just do a little on the chin, Cupid's bow. You know, you don't have to do all that. The main spots I would say are center of the forehead, a little bit, not as heavy on the center of the forehead, heavier on the nose, and then of course the tops of the cheekbones. And that just gives you like a glowy, dewy look. Now, with my eyebrows, I'm gonna do my eyebrows next, and Usually I used to color my eyebrows in with a pencil. I used to do all this stuff, but now I've just kind of embraced my eyebrows for what they are. And I use a brow mascara instead of a pencil. So I use the Essence Beauty Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. And you can get this at Ulta Beauty, or I think like Walmart might sell it, or Target. It's very, very inexpensive. It's kind of like Wet n Wild or e.l.f., but it works really well. The color that I'm using is called Brownie Brows in the shade number 2. It's just like a dark brown, but this is what the wand looks like. It's just like a little tiny mascara wand, and you just brush it into your brows. So easy. Gives them a little color and also holds them into some kind of shape, which is nice. Just gives them a little color, a little structure, you know.
This one's a hot mess. She has no color. Who is she?
This one's a little bit more ready for life. You know what I mean? So it's not like over the top. It's not going to give you the same like dramatic effect, obviously, as like eyebrow pencil would. And obviously you have to have hair in your eyebrows for the, you know, color to go on. So if you have thinner eyebrows, I would suggest using a pencil. Anastasia Beverly Hills has some of the greatest eyebrow pencils, in my opinion. Another trick you can use is actually take like an angled brush, something like that where it's like angled, and dipping it in eyeshadow. I've done that when I ran out of like eyebrow product, when my eyebrows were super thin, and you just have to make sure you blend it really well and you're not being super harsh with it, because eyeshadow can get cakey. But that's another little hack that you can use if you run out of eyebrow product. So my eyebrows are done. Now for my everyday life, I usually don't put on eyeshadow. As you guys could see, I put a little bit of highlighter on my lid, and that's all I'll do. Sometimes I'll wear a little eyeliner, but that's very rare. And when I do, I just use the Scandalized Precision Micro Eyeliner by Rimmel. It's just really thin felt tip eyeliner. This one works really well, and it's super easy to get very close to the lash line. So I'm an
extra queen,
and I use 2 different mascaras. Call me crazy. So I use the Almay Intense Eye Color Volumizing Mascara. I don't even know if they make this anymore, truthfully, but it's in the shade Mocha. I think they do make it, I just think they repackaged it. This is a brown shade, and I'll use this kind of like my primer base. And the reason I use this first is because of the brush. I really like the brush. It's like one of those thicker, more like volumizing brushes. So that helps me get all of my lashes. And then I use the Lancome, I don't even know what this is called. The Lancome Grandiosa. I don't know how to say that word. This is the word. Focus. Alright, top lashes are done. I only do 1 coat on my bottom lashes, so I'll do the bottom lashes with the Lancome. Alright, so the mascara is done. And the last step is the lip. And you guys always ask me what lip colors I use. Alright, so I use several. Alright. I'll show you a few of my favorites though. This is the Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in Give Me Mocha. It's like a maroon, like berry shade. I really like this one. Another one of my favorites is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. And this one is in the shade Crush. This is just like a good pinky nude. Gloss that I really like is the Buxom Gloss. This is in the shade Dolly. Good like quick gloss to throw over, which is probably what I'll do today. A lot of times I'll throw on a lip liner if I just want to do like a nude lip. I'll throw on the lip liner by NYX in the shade Natural. This is what it looks like. This is a good brown. This is the NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. This is my favorite formula for liquid lipsticks other than the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my favorite as well. I've already put lip balm on. I constantly have lip balm on, so just FYI, in case anyone was wondering. A little bit of this goes a long way. You do not have to press hard at all with this. It's very creamy. Concentrate the color on the corners, like so. Then we're gonna do the top. Bring it down like this in like crisscross line motions almost, just so you're getting color coverage, but it's not like thick, because that defeats the purpose. You might as well wear lipstick, you know? And you're gonna blend it all together with the lip gloss anyways. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do now. This is a plumping gloss, so it tingles, just heads up. I think Buxom also makes a non-plumping lip gloss. All right, and that's it. Alrighty guys, so that is how I get this look. It's very natural, you know, put together without being like over the top, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing it. This takes me about, I'd say like 10-15 minutes when I'm not filming it. That highlight though, I love highlight. If you do one thing, it's highlight. Highlight, highlight, highlight. So key to looking like dewy and fresh. So it just makes your skin glow, and I just think it adds that little touch that a makeup look needs. I hope you learned something, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure and give it a thumbs up on your way out. Also be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for 4,000 subscribers. That is crazy to me. Let's see if we can get to 5,000. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you. I put new videos out every Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.